camera on my face.
After you.
Yes, after me.
I mean, the women go first in the Wrestling Revolution.
Well, no they don't.
I don't know on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 wrestling talk show in all of YouTube and in China, the Wrestling Revolution. My name is JR Judy.
And my name is Wade Skaggs. And this, my friends, is the Final Showdown.
And this, my friends, is the WWE DVD Board Game, Volume 2. You know what, Wade? You know, at the Revolutionaries, you're making fun of me for that WWE encyclopedia. I've been studying, Wade. Been reading up.
Well, I've been studying for the past 20 years, so...
Aren't you only 19?
No, I'm 20. You're 19.
Underdog, you know, still a favorite. It's whatever. I'm just going to be the Cinderella story. Take back my show. Yeah, I'm just going to stretch real quick.
Well, you do look like Cinderella, that's for sure.
I'm beautiful, what can I say?
Anyway.
I'm the most beautiful person on this show.
Revolution, this is a special edition.
For many reasons. Not just the Final Showdown. We have more information later to come on the TNA Impact Edition Volume 2. Coming up, we film in a week.
Yeah, that's Thursday.
We'll talk about that more later tonight. Also, guys, a little bit of technical difficulties last week on the Revolution. We're going to make up for it. We get the classic match of the week this week. It's going to happen. We'll talk about that later tonight. But let's first talk about a travesty in professional wrestling. Well, two travesties.
A travesty, okay.
Two travesties.
What do you have in mind, Jimbo?
Well, the first one from Monday Night Raw, the All-Star Showdown. They're in Long Island, New York, and this is a very touching subject for us. The Long Island IC, Zack Ryder, nowhere to be seen.
Not on Raw, anyway.
Not on Raw.
Yes.
Yeah, even Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler made it known that there was no Dolph Ziggler. Or
Long Island IC.
Right.
There's no Long Island IC.
Right. That's
Which, I can't agree with you on this, Jay. It is a travesty.
Dolph Ziggler even said it. If Dolph Ziggler says it, he's like a mid-card guy. If he's going to put his neck on the line for Zack Ryder, you know it's a big deal.
Dolph is the next United States champion, my friend.
Oh, we should probably talk about Capital Punishment later tonight.
We will talk about Capital Punishment, but right now we're going to talk about what happened
2 weeks ago.
Last week or 2 weeks ago. You called it a travesty. I may call it something different. What happened, JR?
The Tough Enough finale. Andy Levine, whatever you want to call him, defeats Luke Robinson in the Tough Enough final.
JR thinks this is a travesty. I think this is a good thing because Luke Robinson is a pretty boy and a gay lord.
Luke Robinson has charisma. Luke Robinson has a personality.
Well,
Andy can't talk in a paper bag.
Andy can talk fine.
Silent Rage? I take better shits than Silent Rage.
Well, I don't think your poop is a good reason to judge this man.
Listen.
He has a bright future in the WWE.
He's a nice guy. He looks just like Edge. He's Edge 2.0.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He's 6'5", long hair, the beard. He looks like Edge.
If he's any 2.0, it's Kevin Nash.
He's too small to be Kevin Nash.
Well, that's not the way WWE's making it sound.
And what's he going to do? Going to run WWE for all the money and take them all for the money and then take over booking and run the company into the ground?
Yes.
Andy Levine, secretly from TNA, a ploy to kill WWE. Bum bum bum. Anyway, though, we all know the winner of Tough Enough should have been M-Dog 20 Matt Cross.
Yes, we can agree there. Matt Cross should have won
the Tough Enough show.
Yes.
From PWO, which is one of the most up-and-coming local federations.
That's right.
Even on highspots.com and WrestleZone.com.
Yep.
Those are our cheap plugs for this week.
Yep.
Just saying. We gotta get it out of the way.
Speaking of WrestleZone.com, I think it would behoove WrestleZone.com to use us as their talk show instead of those faggots, Justin LaBar and Josh Eisenberg.
Wait. And the thing is, Justin LaBar is trying to get in the ring at PWO. Justin LaBar, whatever his name is. Let me tell you a personal message here. You're trying to get into the ring with the megastar Marion Fontaine, a former PWO heavyweight champion. You sit there on your little steel chairs trying to give a reality shot. And you're trying to get in the ring with a heavyweight champion like Marion Fontaine? Listen, you should have just taken Marion's apology. He slapped you in the face. You stuck your nose where you didn't belong. This is two talk show host to another. Stay out of the ring. Don't go to Resolution 4. Just don't do it, Justin. You know what? Actually, do it, Justin. Go ahead to Resolution 4. Let Marion Fontaine beat the holy hell out of you, because then I'll need some replacements.
Yes. And while we're at it, we can beat up Josh Eisenberg, because I think we can both agree, JR, that those guys are a couple of hacks that just should not be doing what they're doing.
And let me tell you something right now. To be totally honest with you guys, have you guys won any Revolutionaries? Love us or hate us, we're 3-time Revolutionary winners apiece. 2-time talk show host of the year. I got the Impersonator of the Year award. He's got the most UDD award. 3 apiece. But speaking of, I'm done. We'll talk about that. I'm done hyping up their show on Wrestling.com. Because this is the only show that matters.
That's true.
And speaking of shows that matter, what about TNA Slammiversary 9? The 9-year anniversary show of Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, or Impact Wrestling now, or did they really change their name, or?
I don't know. I mean, you still see the TNA name, like on just a TNA Slammiversary, or I
think calling it the Impact Wrestling title would suck anyway.
It's okay. Anyway,
a loaded lineup on TNA, and it was one of those cards where you look at it, and even the undercard is a good pay-per-view card.
Yep.
It started off with a tag team championship match, Gun Money defending and retaining against the British Invasion.
That's right, JR. And we also have, looking to the Extreme division.
I mean, Abyss is, just a very deranged individual, but go ahead.
Yes, he is. And Abyss retaining the X Division title over Kazarian and Brian Kendrick, which
leads a question, Wade. At Destination X TNA's All X Division pay-per-view, who will lead the charge to take on Abyss? Well, All X Division and Abyss. Who will lead the charge to take on Abyss for the X Division title?
I think they're building it to where either Brian Kendrick or Kazarian are going to win it.
I'm going to say Jushin Thunder Liger.
Is he going to be there?
I don't know.
He should be there. That would be awesome.
That'd be tight.
He did lose the junior heavyweight title, right? Or the light heavyweight title for New Japan, right?
Yeah, so he's not doing anything. Or it's going to be Jack Evans.
Jack Evans. It would be sick if Jack Evans came.
But he'd probably be high.
And Teddy Hart.
He'd probably be high, too.
Yeah, they're a bunch of wieners.
Like Jeff Hardy.
Oh, don't even get me started on Jeff Hardy.
Anyway, let's go to something a little prettier. Mickey James keeps the Knockouts title over Angelina Love.
Just a little prettier, though.
But
that's right.
The big story, Angelina doesn't take her pills or whatever.
Yeah, apparently Angelina and Winter are on the same page, which I would like to see them on the same page.
As long as I'm in the middle.
Well, I was going to say me, but...
To each his own.
You want to be in the middle between Abyss and Kazarian and Kendrick.
No, just the next match, Steiner and Morgan. Anyway, Matt Morgan defeats Scott Steiner. Could this be the start of Matt Morgan going to the world title? Finally.
After beating Scott Steiner?
He's a former world champion.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
Just saying. A win's a win.
A win's a win, yeah, right.
Make it a win.
Okay, Titus.
He's dominating NXT.
I don't care. Although, I will say Lucky Cannon was eliminated from NXT this week.
Because he got arrested.
He got arrested like in January.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Anyway, Crimson keeps the undefeated streak alive, defeating the formerly undefeated Samoa Joe. Big win for Crimson right there.
That's right. I'm really liking this streak by Crimson,
Crimson might be even a more athletic Goldberg.
Maybe. I think, he's got a new sit-out powerbomb, whatever.
The old Sky High.
Yeah.
From D'Lo Brown, who was on the Wrestling Revolution last year.
That's true, he was.
Just saying. Not a name drop or anything.
Yeah, highspots.com. But, I like his old finisher better.
That code, the red alert?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't remember what he called it.
Well, you can't do it on Joe. Joe's too fat.
Yeah. I'm saying, but he's done it on other people, too.
Yeah.
Which is homosexual.
Let me tell you something, though. The next matchup might be the match of the night from Slammiversary. The last man standing matchup, Bully Ray and AJ Styles. Bully Ray gets the win over AJ Styles.
Just barely. Both of these men were taken to the edge. I mean, these guys, this is the match of the night. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to call that. And this was an incredible match.
Now, my question to you is, how does that make AJ Styles look going into Destination X, where he's already scheduled?
Well, I mean, he took Bully Ray to the end of his rope. I mean, you know.
But that's the thing. He took Bully Ray.
Yeah, but I mean, they're booking Bully Ray as this tough guy, right? You know, and
I still see Bully Ray as a stuttering brother, you know, Bubba Ray Dudley from ECW.
You know, so do I at points, but I think he's really taking this singles career to the next level. I think he's been doing very
Speaking of people getting pushes, what about Gunner? Gunner pinned the former world champion on Thursday.
That's true. He pinned Sting, and
we'll talk about Gunner in a little bit, but let's talk about Sting. Controversial finish in the world title matchup. The low blow right in front of referee Jackson James. Mr. Anderson with a mic check in the 1-2-3. Something's going on here in TNA.
Yeah, also with Eric Bischoff making the fake count and leading to Mr. Anderson winning the world title
for a second time.
Yes.
But something's going on in TNA. Something's going on. And we'll have to watch this Thursday on Impact, because obviously Sting was trying to grab the wedge between Hogan and Bischoff, but in doing so, it backfired on himself. Main event, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, the culmination of the most personal feud in TNA for the #1 contendership and the gold medal, Wade.
That's right. The blow-off match to the most intense feud of the year. And it was a pretty good match, you know. I mean, when you got Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett in the main event, you're all but guaranteed a great match. It was a good match.
It wasn't the match of the night.
Yeah, maybe not as good as the last man standing match, but it was okay. But at the end, Kurt Angle picking up the win, JR.
And now we are on the road to the eventual championship match between Kurt Angle and Mr. Anderson. Last time these two faced, Lockdown 2010 in an incredible cage match.
That's right, the Wrestling Revolution match of the year.
That's what it was.
Yes, it
Touché. Well, folks,
douche.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
I'm going to just insert my foot right in your rectum.
Really?
Don't make me break my foot off in your ass.
Listen. The next thing we have to talk about the Wrestling Revolution, when we come back, we're going to talk about Capital Punishment, the next pay-per-view coming up live and exclusive on pay-per-view from the WWE. And we'll have a little guest for this. We'll have a guest next when we come back. Little Jimmy when we come back on the Wrestling Revolution. I'm leaving you.
Well, I don't need you anyway, gay lord.
Oh, good one.